Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Cooper's Cogitations. I'd like this morning to talk about John chapter 14. John chapter 14, verse 14 says, "If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it." Interesting words, shall. Shall is an imperative. You shall do this. You shall not do that. So it is an imperative. As disciples of Christ, we receive commandments, and one of the commandments is to ask. His word, I will do it, is not a command. We don't command Christ, but what he does, he covenants with us, and that is his option, and he chooses to do it. He will do it. His time frame, his methodology, but he will do it. John 14:15, if ye love me, keep my commandments. Isn't that wonderful? Everything centers around if. Our choice. We get to choose. Now, if ye love me, keep my commandments is behavioral. It's not a nice little feeling, it's behavioral. I personally don't care about your feelings. I only care about your behavior. Why you do something is between you and God. I just want to see what you do. If my wife cheats on me, even though she has a feeling of love for me, it doesn't work. Okay? If ye love me, keep my commandments. It's a behavioral thing. And what I have learned for Dan Cooper is that when I put my behavior in line, sooner or later, my brain, my mouth gets in line. John 14:16. And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. So we love God by keeping his commandments. When we keep his commandments, he will pray the Father. That's his option. Who shall give us another comforter. Isn't that interesting? See, when I was baptized, they gave me the gift of the Holy Ghost, which is a comforter. The Spirit, I love having the Spirit with me. It directs me, it keeps me out of trouble when I obey it. Gives me doing good things when I obey it. You have to triangulate. You take the scriptures, the prophets, and the Spirit. You triangle it. That's my triangle. You triangulate it. Thank you. He's give us another comforter. Since he already gave us the Holy Ghost, what's this other comforter? John 14:7. Even the Spirit of the truth. Interesting. It's a capital Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not. The world does not see this other comforter. Does that mean we can see it? Continue. Neither knoweth him. Him, okay? So this other comforter is a he. They don't see him. They don't know him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you. That's interesting. He dwells with us. He lives with us. And we know him because he lives with us and shall be in you. A lot of individuals consider this to be the Holy Ghost. I don't. He dwells in me because I keep his commandments. He just got finished telling me to keep his commandments. When you keep a commandments, it's two things. One is a shield. It keeps away the bad things. And second, it's a mirror that lets into your soul the character of Jesus Christ. So the character of Jesus Christ is in us. He is in us. He is the Spirit of truth. Shall we continue? This is John 14:18. I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. Isn't that interesting? He promises to come to us. Interesting. Interesting. He promises to come to us. He promises to dwell with us. Interesting. John 14:19, yet a little while the world seeth me no more, but ye see me, because I live, ye shall live also. The world seeth him no more. Christ has disappeared. He's gone to another dimension. When we see him, excuse me, because I live, ye shall live also. Isn't that interesting? We see him. He lives. We see him. And because he lives, we will live also. At that day, the day we see him, ye shall know that I am in my Father, and ye in me, and I in you. Folks, a lot of our good Christian friends believe this means that it's all esoterical, it's all spiritual, it's a great blob of spirit, and we get blended with him. It's kind of like nirvana. We become one with God. We lose ourselves and become one with God, and we're all one. That's not what he's saying. This is not that. This is separate. These are separate individual physical beings. I am an individual physical beings. And the day I see Christ is because I keep his commandments and he is in me. Then when I see him, I know that he is and my Father, and ye in me and I in you. We're all one. Why? There's three separate, distinct individuals. However, Christ keeps God's commandments. I keep the commandments. We're all one. You're unified in perhaps character. We're unified in our knowledge. We're unified in our behavior. Interesting. We'll see how this plays out. John 14:21, he that hath my commandments and keepeth them, it is that loveth me. This behavior thing again. Keep the commandments shows love. I keep the commandments, I love him. And he that loveth me shall be loved of my Father. And I will love him and will manifest myself to him. This is a physical appearance. He will physically come to us. He will physically dwell with us. We will physically know him. That's what he wants for us. He wants us to be one with him, not blended, but in our behavior, in our hearts and our minds. We'll do John 14:23 in our next session. Thank you very much.